I buy too much stuff. The number of times I have fallen into the influenced rabbit hole is embarrassing to admit. I seriously feel like I have tried it all, and I have the clutter to prove it. I see things online, I want it, or I convince myself that I have to have it. And then I'm shocked when it doesn't live up to my wildest dreams. Okay, well, maybe not wildest dreams, that's a bit dramatic, but they don't live up to even my mediocre expectations. In this video, I'm going to go over 5 viral items that at one point or another were the internet's go-to items for a hot girl summer. So let's get into it. Let me de-influence you, my heart to yours. So first up is the Stanley Cup. I feel like I need like elevator music. These guys, 1 and 2, 40 ounce, 30 ounce, bulk 1, bulk 2. These guys are bulky, any way you spin it. This one's been used like maybe once or twice. They don't have their straws in right now because when you put the straws in it, they tall. And they don't fit anywhere. Like they don't fit into a cupboard. So strike 1. Strike 2 is, like I said, they're bulky. They have the handle, obviously, but because they have the handle, it makes it like you can't just like twist on the top and throw it into a bag. You have to carry it in your arm, and the handle makes it so uncomfortable. So like 40 ounces out. Okay, let's put her to the side. Then you have the 30 ounce, and you're thinking, okay, she's smaller, she's cuter. No, she's as bulky as the first one. So Stanley Cup, I feel like way overrated, overpriced for what it is. I mean, it's essentially, it's an insulated cup. Why these took off is beyond me. I think they're cute, but I think so are a million other water bottles on the scene. The handle, I guess, kind of makes them appealing at first, but overall, like, it's a 1 out of 10 for me. So, next. Heatless Curlers come in at number 2. You've seen them. This rod, oh God, that goes in your hair. Okay, oh, excuse me. So first of all, this is like super light. Like I don't know how anyone would have that stain on their head. But even if, and they say you can clip like here, but when you clip here, then you have a big dent in your head. So I don't really get it. They also, like it just doesn't work. I mean, I get the whole like heatless curlers, you know, no heat on the hair, your hair is healthier, so on and so forth. But overall, I mean, like it's not sturdy enough. There's no, I mean, there is a wire, but there's no wire. Is there a wire throughout it? There is. Okay, so there's a whole wire in this, but it's not, it's too light on the head, in my opinion. So I've tried this a few times. I will say I'm like the connoisseur when it comes to hair tools. I have so many. I have the Dyson Airwrap. I have just a normal wand. I have all of the tools that you would possibly want. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying that I've tried them all. So when this came on scene, I was thinking, okay, Holy Grail. It's not a Holy Grail. It's just a holy. It's not worth the money. I can't even, I've seen some girls that have like, will go and wear it like on an airplane or like overnight, they have a big event. I wouldn't trust this for a big event. I would be very nervous. I would be nervous that the curls come out haywire. So a big no for me. I would give this maybe a 4 out of 10, but ultimately don't waste your money. If you need to do heatless curlers, I mean, there's so many other ones on the market. This is like, we don't trust this because this isn't guaranteed curls. This could represent disaster. So it's a no for me. So next we have the Olaplex System. Okay, so here they are in all their expensive glory. So these kind of came on scene a few years ago and everybody went wild for them. Everybody was like, Olaplex, please, like, man. And I fell for it. I fell for it. I don't have the shampoo and conditioner here. I have used the shampoo and conditioner. Would I say it's life-changing? No. There's better products out there on the market, especially. If you want me to do a separate video on that, I can. I'm no expert, but I do feel like I've done the work. I mean, I've been into my hair, beauty, like most people on YouTube or on social media that they want to share their knowledge for a long time. So I firmly believe that there's nothing special about these guys. Olaplex in itself is cool. I mean, the packaging is fairly nice. You have all these different things that sound really exciting, like Bond Intense Moisture Mask. Like, okay. A nourishing hair serum. Like, yes, please. But they don't actually do anything. Some of them, you have to wash your hair clean, put on the mask, and then rinse it out. I'm sorry, but I don't want a hair product that A, is gonna cost me an arm and a leg, but then on top of it, extends my beauty routine. I don't know any time or anyone that would, I was gonna say, I don't know a time in my life that I would want to wash my hair, which is already a chore, to get out of the shower, to air dry, to put on a product, to rinse it out again. That's something I'm not looking forward to. Like, I don't want that. And then what I was gonna say about other folks is I don't know anybody who would. So that's Olaplex. I mean, I can go into more depth on these products. If you have any comments or you've tried any of these products specifically and they've worked for you, let me know in the comments. Or if you have any questions about the number 8, the number 9, the 0, the 3, the 6, the bonding oil, like, let me know and I'll tell you my honest opinion. My hair generally is like fairly thick on the, it's not fine. It's like I would say a normal hair. It does tend to run a little bit more oily, but generally speaking, she's fine. So I feel like I'm a good contender when reviewing these products, and I would say 100% not worth it. I would give the bonding oil, which is not shown here because I've used mine, like maybe a 7 out of 10. I'll put a picture of it here. That product is good for Olaplex, but everything else is a huge miss. So yeah, she didn't hit that one out of the park. So we have 2 more products left. If you're liking this video and want videos similar to this, where I just kind of chit chat to you, have authentic reviews, also vlogging and lifestyle content, please subscribe below. I would love to have you. I'm actually really starting to kind of get into the groove of the YouTube thing, and I'm really enjoying it, and I would love to share it with somebody that's maybe like me or has similar interests to me. So yeah, feel free to like and subscribe. Like I said, I would love to have you. The next one on my list is the OPI Bubble Bath. Is that gonna focus? Ooh. Bubble Bath. No. It's a no for me as well, and I'll tell you why. This color is so overrated, it's crazy. It's pretty, don't get me wrong. If you're going into a nail salon and you're getting like shellac, I would 100% recommend, because they can apply it in a way that's, I mean, you're paying for a service, so they're gonna apply it in a different way. And I don't know if the shellac version is a little bit thicker or less streaky, but if you Google this, like honest reviews of what people are saying about the OPI Bubble Bath, like, people are so unhappy. It's so streaky. You have to do 6 or 7 coats to get something that's like opaque, for me anyways. If you're having a different experience, please let me know. I did Google it, like, why is my OPI Bubble Bath so streaky? And it says that's just the formula. The formula is really crappy. Not all OPI. I mean, I do have other colors that are fantastic. Funny Bunny is another really popular one that I feel like doesn't go on streaky at all, but for whatever reason, this guy does. So this is a nail polish color that's extremely overrated in my humble opinion. And I think if you are gonna apply Bubble Bath as like a normal nail polish coat, just keep in mind that she can be streaky. And if it applies that way, it's not you, it's literally her. Verb Texture Spray. So here it is. Here she is in all of her expensive glory. This is the Verb Light Hold Weightless Grit Volume Dry Texture Spray. And this is just not worth the cheddar, honestly. I am a connoisseur of hair products. I mean, I love them all. Dry shampoos, texture sprays, oils, you name it, I put it in my hair. But this one, first and foremost, you had to wait forever for it to come in. It was, everybody needed to have the Verb texture spray. It was the best one on the market. I finally got my dirty little mitts on it, and it's not that great. I mean, like, it hasn't hardly been used, because I shouldn't say hardly, I've used it a few times, but like, it doesn't, like, grit, like, where are you? Like, I don't know where any grit is. I'm not seeing grit. So I don't really get the hype on this. I mean, ultimately, when it comes to like hair products, it's gonna be so a wide spectrum of people giving feedback on this stuff, because it's gonna work for some people, it's not gonna work for others. Some people are gonna love the smell, some people are gonna hate the smell. But I don't think that this is really anything to write home about. For the price point, which I'll put up here, I'm not sure how much it is now. It's okay. Like, I wouldn't run out and like repurchase this or be on a waiting list. So because of that, Verb, you're out. I feel like there's like a funny pun to be said. If I edit later and I think of it, I'll add it in, because I think that there's some puns to be had when it comes to the name of this product. But ultimately, it's a big no for me. I would say 3 out of 10, maybe. I hope you enjoyed this video. I did a favorites video last month, and although I really enjoy doing that, I don't buy enough products to really have favorites every month, and I'm really trying to stay away from just spending to spend.
I declare bankruptcy!
I want to be thoughtful about my purchases, and I want to make sure that they're, my adult money is doing adult work and buying products that I actually need or that are actually worth the money. The products that I listed today that didn't really do anything for me and kind of fell flat, they might have worked for you and they might still work for you. So what I would recommend is reading the reviews online. Sephora is a great resource for that because there's a ton of them. And just really understanding what works for you. You can also, when you go into stores like Sephora or Ulta, you can also ask for samples, as everybody knows. So just make sure that you're doing your research, because things are expensive. Let me know in the comments below if any of these products worked for you. Did you use the Verb Volume Texture Spray and it worked for you? Do you use Heatless Curls and it's absolutely delicious and you're watching this being like, you're using them wrong? Let me know. I would love to know. Even this guy, OPI, like, is he streaky for you or is it just a me problem? So I will see you in the next one.